Apple finally had their event for the new iPhone 15, and well, I definitely have some mixed feelings on this one. Let's go ahead and break down what's going on so you can decide if it's worth upgrading. Let's start with the design. Apple's gone all in with the introduction of color-infused glass on the iPhone 15 and 15 Plus. Using metallic ions, they've embedded color into the glass, offering 5 color options: pink, yellow, green, blue, and black. And the colors are honestly very blah. The iPhone Pro will have 4 titanium colors to choose from: black, white, blue, and natural. The front of the iPhone will feature a ceramic shield, and the back will have a textured matte finish, which helps eliminate fingerprints. Apple has finally ditched the heavy stainless steel frames on the Pro and Pro Max for grade 5 titanium, which is the same alloy used on the Mars rover, which is kind of cool. Titanium has one of the highest strength to weight ratios of any metal, which makes this the most premium material ever used on the iPhone enclosure and makes the new Pro models feel a lot lighter in weight. Keep in mind that this is only the frame of the phone, not the front and back. It is nice to know that the back glass can now easily be replaced on the Pros for a quick and easy repair thanks to the new recycled aluminum substructure. The Pros will also receive a ceramic-filled front, making it tougher and more resistant to water and dust than ever before. The Pro models also feature the thinnest borders ever on an iPhone, which allowed Apple to reduce the dimensions of the actual iPhone without compromising any display size. You can picture this by taking last year's model and basically trimming out the black border. We'll also see an improvement with the brightness levels, with peak HDR brightness reaching up to 1600 nits. This increase will make HDR photos and videos look crystal clear. On a sunny day, the brightness is twice as bright as the iPhone 14 by reaching up to 2000 nits. Now, I have trouble seeing my iPhone screen when I'm out in the sun, so I am excited to test this one out. Apple is following the same trend as last year by not offering an iPhone mini and keeping the iPhone dimensions the same. The iPhone 15s will come in 2 size options: 6.1 inches for the iPhone 15 and 15 Pro, and then 6.7 inches for the 15 Plus and Pro Max. After about a decade, Apple is finally getting rid of the Lightning cable and introducing the USB-C connector to the iPhone 15, which now allows you to charge your iPhone, Mac, and iPad with the same cable. Users can even charge their Apple Watch or AirPods right from the iPhone 15 with the new USB-C connector. I love this because this is one less charging cord that I have to lug around. The iPhone 15 and 15 Plus will now get the improved dynamic island, which we have seen previously in the 14 Pro models. It's an easy way to basically multitask in your phone. This has been one of my favorite features that I find myself using all of the time. With my music, timers, tracking Uber or Instacart, you can catch game stats, and you're also able to monitor your flight's gate and boarding time, which is pretty nice. They are also introducing a feature called Standby, which is enabled by the iOS 17. With Standby, you get an always-on full-screen display with glanceable information that is designed to be viewed from a distance. This works when the iPhone is on its side and charging. I think it looks pretty cool as a clock on your nightstand, but you can also customize it with either a clock or whatever gadgets you choose. Another pretty big change is going to be the new action button. The Pro models are replacing the mute switch on the side of your iPhone with the customizable action button. By default, it will still be used to switch between ring and silent, but the button is programmable, allowing you to choose from several actions. For example, you can choose this button to quickly access your camera or flashlight, activate voice memos, or even access shortcuts. A press and hold gesture is used to control this feature, and you'll also get haptic feedback. I am a little skeptical on this one because I like to visually see when my phone is on silent, so this will take some getting used to. Now let's talk about the new 48 megapixel camera. Using the power of computational photography, the main 48 megapixel camera gives you more flexibility with the new 24 megapixel default resolution output. This means incredible image quality and double the resolution output from the iPhone 14, while still being a practical photo size for storing and sharing. I'm really excited about this one because it's always bothered me how my pictures look so great in the camera, but then downgrade so much in quality after it's taken. Machine learning can now detect when there's a person or pet in the frame. The iPhone automatically captures depth information, allowing you to modify the focus point later on in your Photos app after you've already taken the picture. This is another one that I'm really excited to try, and also Apple made it look really cool in the presentation. Improvements to night mode make shooting at night even better, including sharper details and more vivid colors. The photos they used to describe this feature in the presentation really makes this look badass. I feel like the Pro cameras are trying to appeal to more pro photographers. So in addition to the 48 megapixel Pro RAW, the main camera camera also supports a 48 megapixel HEIF image with 4 times more resolution. And for the first time, ProRes video can be recorded directly to external storage, enabling higher quality recording options up to 4K at 60 frames per second. And you can now get up to 20 times faster transfer speeds with an optional USB 3 cable. The main camera allows you to switch between 24, 28, and 35 millimeter focus lengths. The Pro Max provides the most stabilization and longest optical zoom ever in an iPhone. The ability to record 3D spatial video for Apple Vision Pro will be available this year for the iPhone 15 Pro, where users will be able to capture moments in 3 dimensions to basically relive those memories with incredible depth on the Apple Vision Pro. Connectivity also gets an upgrade with the 2nd generation ultra wideband. The iPhone 15 will be able to connect at 3 times the range as before, making it even easier to find your friends in crowded spaces. Once your friend shares their location, you will be guided right to them with a clear direction and distance. Call quality is enhanced with advanced machine learning that prioritizes your voice. So if you're in a noisy location, simply select the voice isolation to filter out any background noise, making you sound crystal clear on the other side. Pretty much how the noise cancellation is on your iPods, but for your phone calls. I think it's super cool, and honestly, they made it look good in the presentation. This year, Apple is teaming up with AAA and launching roadside assistance via satellite for when you're without any Wi-Fi or service and having car trouble. If you're a AAA member, you'll get this feature included in your membership, but also non-members can subscribe separately. Plus, Apple's tossing in 2 years of free satellite connectivity with the purchase of an iPhone 15. The emergency SOS via satellite feature allows users to share when they're safe by updating their location in the Find My via satellite, which is available in 14 countries today. Now let's look at the power under the hood for the iPhone 15 and 15 Plus with the new A16 BIONIC chip. This is a pretty big upgrade for these base models, as this is the same chip that was used in the 14 Pro. The iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max are being powered by the brand new A17 Pro BIONIC chip. This is the industry's first 3nm chip that packs 19 billion transistors for faster performance, and the 6-core GPU is up to 20 times faster than the A16's GPU. Feel free to watch my video up here on the M3 chip for more information on the 3nm process. Apple has also taken a big step towards sustainability, and they're aiming for a net zero carbon footprint in their products by 2030. They've ditched leather accessories and introduced fine woven alternatives, reducing carbon emissions. This was a large focus on the iPhone 15 event. Like pretty much the entire event was focusing on more sustainability. So if you want more information on that, feel free to go watch their event yourself, because I kind of got lost after they just kept talking about the same thing over and over again. Now let's talk about pricing. The iPhone 15 is going to start at $799, and the larger 15 Plus will start at $899, which is the same price as last year's iPhone 14 base models. You can also get up to $800 off in the US when you trade your iPhone 11 or newer. The iPhone 15 Pro remains at the same starting price as last year at $999. The iPhone 15 Pro Max starts at $1199 with a 256GB storage, and customers in the US can get up to $1,000 off when you trade in the iPhone Pro or newer. And the moment we've been waiting for. All the new iPhone models will be available for pre-order this Friday, September 15th, and will be available in stores next week on September 22nd. It is nice to note that the iPhone lasts and holds its value longer than any other smartphone on the market. But while excited for a couple updates, I'm not really that impressed with the overall improvements. Stay tuned for more updates, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Advanced, what? Improvements, what? Oh, that was a hefty one.